Hello. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Manzi. 5 years ago, I was fighting for my life. So believe me when I say I'm so happy to be here today. Particularly with so many other people with lupus and advocates who are sharing their stories to demonstrate the need for greater lupus research. I was diagnosed with lupus when I was 12. Before my diagnosis, people outside looking in would have seen a lucky girl, a girl who loved to read, loved gymnastics, and loved living in the Caribbean in Puerto Rico. But out of the blue, that good life suddenly came to a crashing end. In April of 2013, I became so weak that I was pulling myself up into bed. I was taken to the emergency room, and for the next 42 days, I was in the hospital fighting for my life. I remember the doctor taking my mom into the hallway to tell her I had lupus. Neither of us knew the fight we faced ahead. Me fighting for my life, and my mom fighting for the strength to keep me fighting. What started as fatigue and swollen joints turned into a butterfly rash across my cheeks, arthritis, MRSA, a bacterial infection in my stomach, stage 4 kidney disease, an enlarged heart, fluid in my lungs, and a fever of 104 that didn't go away for days. They also told me I tested positive for the ability to make blood clots. To think just days before, I was worried about my grades and making new friends. It all seemed so minor. Lupus took away my childhood. After spending 42 days in the hospital, I got to go home for just 2 days before returning to start chemotherapy. I was 72 pounds. The day I started chemo, they told me I might lose my hair, I could get leukemia, I would gain weight from the steroids, and I might not be able to have kids. I also learned that a percentage of children whose kidneys are affected by lupus do not make it to adulthood. It was like I had won the lottery, but I had won it backwards. While I am grateful to be alive today, I live in constant fear. Some things as simple as the sun, fluorescent lights, and stress can trigger a flare of symptoms each time lupus attacks. I don't know how brutal the fight will be, nor who will win. Lupus affected not only me, but my family. No one is spared from its effect. And I'm telling my story to explain why research and funding is so important. I want my voice to be heard. We need funding, we need research, we need a cure, and you have the power to make that possible. I am just one voice, but I hope my voice is powerful enough to convince you to do everything you can, so that no one battling lupus, no child will suffer any longer. Thank you.
So Marissa, first of all,